All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
To the brothers from the Great Millstone Charlotte camp coming at you with another lesson. And before we get into our lesson, we want to start off giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakar, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And Shalom, salutations to the brothers, the Akim, the fellow laborers in the ministry, in the gospel of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and truth and sincerity. So basically, man, we're just going to get into a little lesson, a quick lesson about, prophecies being, coming to pass, about to be fulfilled through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, who the word really called God and Jesus Christ, and one of the main prophecies is about America, man. America, which is Babylon the Great, is falling, man. It's falling and is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire at the up and coming, and at the end of this World War III is about to take place, man. But right before you have the destruction of America, you're going to have different chaos and all hell and parables, that peril times that's going to take place, man. Like concentration camp, the economic collapse, martial law, famine, was there no food, water, race wars, class wars. There's going to be all type of hell and chaos, breaking loose, man, that's going to result in mass death of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The 2/3 of you Israelites that don't want to get right when Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's right. Because the Lord is only looking for a small remnant, man, a few men, which is the elect of the nation of Israel, man. That's right. The elect of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which considered the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel, man, the elect. And the rest of you Israelites that don't want to come into the truth, that's okay with this system, don't want to come into Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, your power. That's right. Want to follow these, these idols, these false gods, these religions, follow the ways of America and these heathens, man. In particular the so-called white man, the Edomites. You want to follow their ways, man. You're going to die in this up-and-coming judgment that the Lord is about to bring upon the earth. And throughout the earth and here in America, man. That's right. So we're gonna just get into some scriptures about how World War III is about to come to a head, the downfall of America, the economic collapse, and how the Lord is about to raise up the nation of Israel, man, and establish the kingdom of Israel here on the earth, man. Right. So I'll start off with Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And then when you hear, man, the banner represent the Holy Bible, man. And the Lord said, lift it up and exalt the voice among a high mountain. Mountains meaning government, man. America is the top kingdom of government that rule the earth right now, man. That's why you have majority of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans standing up on the highways and byways on the street out there preaching, man. Mainly Great Millstone, man. That's right. We exalting the voice and telling the nobles that run America and the elites that's over there in Europe, man, the Illuminati, telling them that the Lord is about to bring destruction to them, man. That the Lord is about to bring down the kingdom of America, bring down the kingdom of the beast system, which is NATO and the European system, man, and the rest of these heathen nations that's over the nation of Israel, man. Is that not Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai? We telling them that like I said, America is going to be destroyed. Yahweh Shai is going to come back in the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots. He's going to come back and bring down their kingdom, man. And it's getting into these devils, man. And that's why that's why when we preach this word, is going into the gates of the nobles, meaning these leaders, man. That's why they want to call us black terrorist groups, man, a hate group, man, sending up agents and different type of agendas they got planned to try to stop the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But it's not going to happen, man, because this is the will of the Lord, man. And it's already prophesied that the Lord is going to bring this place down, man, and put the enemies, our enemies, you heathens, in captivity, man, and put up the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect. On the top of on the top of everything, man, to establish the kingdom of Israel. Verse 3. I had commanded my sanctified ones, I had also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. And that's going into the angels, man. and the angels and the men of the Lord, man. And we rejoice in the highness and glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua for making us first, for making us Israel, for giving us his holy name, his son name, and redeeming us, man, and giving us the kingdom of heaven, man. And so we rejoice in that, and we rejoice in that he's going to bring the land of our captivity, America, down, man. And he's going to put us over our enemies, man. You so-called white people, you Edomites, and the rest of you heathen nations. Verse 4. The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like a great people, a tumultuous noise, the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the battle, the host of the battle. So basically, man, they're talking about World War III, man. The Lord is, gearing up these nations, man. The European nations like NATO, America, Iran, Israel, Russia, China, Japan. All those got military might. The Lord is about to gather them up, man, to fight in this World War III. And the end of the conclusion is going to be that America is going to be destroyed, man. Right along with Israel, man. That's going to be the outcome of World War III, man. America being destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man.
And Salaki, brother, I just wanted to add on, also the U.S. and Turkey, they're falling apart too, man. Just to let you know that nobody don't like America. All these countries that was with America are really falling from America and leaning away from the American way, man.
Then you have an article saying how Trump coming out saying that he's ready to make a strike on Iran. Iran one of the biggest foes, enemies of America, man. Cause they threaten America with nuclear destruction, man. Dropping nukes here in America, man. So now you got this madman Trump, which he set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be that man to draw America into this World War III, man, to stir up all these other countries to come against America, man. So now you got Trump saying he's going to go against Iran and ready to strike them. You got Trump calling the EU a bunch of foes, because the EU, the NATO system, supposed to be allies with America, man. But now they breaking up, man. Like how the brothers say, Turkey is falling off, parting ways with America. They don't want to deal with America no more, man. And Turkey is one of the allies, or one of the members of NATO, man. That's in Ezekiel 39. Somebody let me see. Somebody get on Ezekiel
39 or 38.
Might be 38.
I think it's 38. Magog and Meshach and Tubal. This is, you want me to get it?
Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
So those right there are the modern day Russians, man. Where you got the land of Magog and Gog at in the ancient times, that was once owned by the sons of Japheth. But through the pushing out, when Alexander the Greek came in, he pushed the sons of Japheth out and pushed them into the islands like the Thailand, Indonesia, the Philippines, the Fiji Islands. That's why you got Japheth over there in them islands now, man. That's how we know that they are the son of Japheth, the Hawaiian, the Samoans, because Esau, the so-called white man, pushed him out that land and took over Europe, man, and took over Russia, man, because Russia is basically close to Europe, man, part of Europe, where the Edomites reigned at, man, when they took over, man. So the modern day Magog and God is Russia, man, over there in the land of Russia now. And Russia plays a major part in the destruction of America, man. That's why all these small countries, allies are teaming up with Russia, man, because Russia is a superpower, man, when it comes to military, man.
Continuing on, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
So, because the Most High is against Russia too, man, because why they're Edomites, man. So the Lord is basically going to use Russia to destroy America, a whole nother government of Edomites, because America is owned by Edomites also, man. And the Lord basically going to use Esau to destroy his own self with the blessing he gave him, man, the nuclear missiles, man. But America, Russians are also Edomite, and after they destroy America, they also gonna go into captivity with the rest of the Edomites. That's not gonna be, that's not gonna take place until the destruction of America.
Yeah, continuing on verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen.
And he said he's going to put hooks in their jaws, meaning he's going to turn Russia back, man. Because now you got Trump want to meet with Vladimir Putin and trying to make a little agreements in here and there, trying to be buddies. But the Lord going to put it in the Russians' mind and to turn it back on America, man. To go back into that style of Russia only, man. Russia being on top, man. Because Russia and America never really got along, man. They always was at war with each other, man. Ever since the Cold War, the Syrian wars, when they had the Soviet Union, now the Soviet Union's coming back together, man. And all of the what they call it, the USSR, when all of them come together, they're gonna come together and defeat America, man. This thermonuclear war, man. That's about to take place.
Continuing on, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
So they're going to their military, man, their missiles defense system, their missiles, they tanks, they guns, all their armory that they had to fight in the up and coming World War III, man.
Verse 6, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them.
They say Persia, man. The Persia is known as Iran, man. Because during I believe the early 90s, Persia changed their name from Persia to Iran, man. So that's proof that biblical prophecy in the Bible is truth, man. True, man. Because now you start to see Iran coming into the picture, and you seeing them being allies with Russia, man. So that's what's gonna happen, man. Iran and Russia's gonna come together, man. And they say Ethiopia. Those countries, small countries that, with Hamitic countries, man, they got militaries that's going to join with Russia, man, and the Arabs, because you got a lot of Arabs also mixed in with the Hamites down there in Ethiopia and Libya, and all of them got militaries, and all of them going to come together, man, to fight against America.
Continuing on, all of them with shield and helmet. Verse 6, Gomar and all his bands, the house of Tugarma of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee.
And Gomar, that's Turkey, man, modern day Turkey, man. And you starting to see Turkey also sign with Russia, man, proving that all these prophecies in the scriptures, man, is coming to pass, man. All these small countries that got a military, they teaming up with the superpower of Russia, man. Because they saying that Russia got so much advanced weaponry now, that America, getting kind of scared. Now they at a nuclear arm race, man. Now all these countries, America trying to beef up their nuclear missile program. And you got NATO. And also NATO is going to join Russia too. All of them going to turn their back on America and destroy America by thermonuclear fire, man. As it is written in Revelation, the 17th chapter, verse 12, man. And then what you see now, man, you starting to see the EU and America, coming against each other, man. Stop doing this. They ain't want to do business with each other no more. They calling each other, foes now, enemies, and all that basically gonna lead to the EU, the beast, burning the harbor.
That was it.
Okay.
All right. You got something?
Go ahead, you got the precept. Go ahead.
I got a precept. This is on Psalms 11 and I'm gonna start at 5. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai try the righteous, and the word try means test. And who the righteous? The elect. Continue on. It said, but the wicked and him that love violence, his soul hated. It said the wicked, who the wicked? Esau the wicked, the elite the wicked, you know what I'm saying? It says, he that loved violence, Esau loved violence, rape, rob, murder, you know what I'm saying? He came over here and took the land for the Native Americans, He raped and robbed them, you know what I'm saying? Everything he do, he lies about everything he do, and he love killing, you know. He just love violence and period, you know.
That's why the Lord said, this with violence shall Babylon be thrown down, man. Cause America was established by violence, man.
That's
like
right.
Brother McGowan into, man, trying to genocide the tribe Gad, which are the Native Americans, man, which they call the Native Americans, which are the tribe of Gad, the Seminole Indians, which are Reubenites, you know, the Mexicans, which are the Issacharites, and the Latino tribe, which, you know, are the Puerto Ricans, you know, the Zabulon, the Cubans, which all of them are Israelites, man.
That's right.
You know, and also what he done into the Negroes, Haitians, and the Jamaicans, man, which we make up the Southern Kingdom, man.
That's right.
Judah, Benjamin, Levi, man. And all you did was put violence amongst us, man. Not only us, now since you know brought us down as a nation in these modern day times, man, you going throughout the world promoting violence to these other countries, man.
That's right.
Over there, you know, in Iraq, you know, in the Middle East, Afghanistan, you know, Libya, you know, Egypt, over there, you know, in the Ukraine. But that what the Edomites do, man. That's how they gain everything by their sword, man.
That's
right. By shedding blood and taking over these other countries and enslaving the people and they and taking their resources, man. Somebody get Michael, you have some more on it?
Yeah, come.
I get
you said
I think
it's
violent
too. His soul he hated, so the Most High hated. You know, so that also cut on the part about Most High is all about love, you know. Verse 6, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone. That going into America.
Going to the nuclear missiles, man. They're going to destroy America.
And a horrible tempest, this shall be a portion of their cup.
The cup mean going into the judgment, man. That's going to be their judgment, man, the nuclear missiles, man. That was going to bring Esau kingdom down, man, the Edomites kingdom down. The World War III, the nuclear missiles, and also the chariots when Yahweh Shah come back and bring war against these heathens, man.
That's right.
You find that in I think it is Michael. I got it. Yeah, this is Michael chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. So, you know, the Lord gave the power to these Edomites, man, starting off with the elites, man. You know, to create all these weaponries, man, these militaries, man, the nuclear missiles. Because it's in the power in their hand, man. That's why every morning when they wake up, they always got a plan or got an agenda that they push throughout the earth, man, to further corrupt the people, man, and to destroy the mindset of the people in the earth, man. All these agendas they pushing, man, they want to push. You know, they got homosexuality, man, they pushing that heavy. They already establishing that, man. And how they established homosexuality, you know, being America can have all 50 states of America can have the same sex marriage, man. They promoting transgender, man. You know, they promoting pedophilia. That's the new thing now. They want to legalize pedophilia, man. Zoophilia, meaning bestiality, man. You know, they doing all type of wickedness, man. They promote all this witchcraft, you know, drugs, you know, idol worship, man. Because it's in their power, it's in their hand to do it, man. Meaning their power, it's in their power to do it, man. Because the Lord gave them that power to Yahweh Shah come back and take them out of the way, man. Take the rulership from them. Verse 2, and they convert fields and take them by violence. So fields meaning land, man. They go over to these other countries, man, taking lands, man. Here like we say, they took the lands for the Native Americans over here in America. They took the lands for the Latinos, the so-called Latinos, over in Central and South America. You know, they took the land of Israel, you know, which is the original land of the Native Americans and Latinos, man. Because like I say, we are Israelites, man. The original land of the Negroes, the Haitians, and Jamaicans. Our land is Israel, man, not Africa, man. You know, we from Jerusalem, man, from the land of Israel, man. Because we're Israelites, man. Not no fake Jews over there, man. Them Amalekites. They go back to the seed of Amalek or Esau, man, Edom, man. They are also so-called white people, man. They are imposters, man. And that's why one of the reasons why the Lord is going to destroy Israel II, man, and this up and coming World War III, man, to destroy those heathens out of our land, if we're going to establish our land again by building it up again with the true owners of that land, the Israelites, man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Still in verse 2. Verse 2, and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, and even a man and his inheritance. So that's what they do, man. They go all over the earth, man, with their military, mainly America and the EU, man. They go all over the earth and take, you know, a man's inheritance, man. Take their lands, their resources, and force they ways on them, man. Throughout they different, you know, philosophies. They diplomats, you know, all they what the word I'm looking for, that
basically like their agenda, man.
Yeah, their agenda, you know, they it's another word for it. They always call it basically like their policies and all
Democratic?
that. No, it's another word. You know, basically pushing all they democracy, man.
Yeah, democracy.
On them, man, and trying to tell these other countries how they should run they lands and their countries, man. Setting up puppet leaders over them that's from the EU or from the elites, man. To establish their agenda in them other countries, man. Now we got majority of the world is hooked to the new world order, man. Got a central banks or deal with the central banks when it comes to economic reasons, man. You know, you only got 3 countries here in the world that doesn't deal with the central banks, man. And I believe it's, you know, North Korea, Iran, and I forgot the third one. But basically, you know, the central banks basically control the whole world, man. Everybody's money, man. That's why it's gonna be that's why when they come up with this RFID chip, the mark of the beast, it calls every man or every person to receive it, or like how the scriptures say, man. That's why it's gonna be so easy for them to promote it throughout the whole earth, man, because they own majority of the earth, or majority of these countries by their wealth through the central banks. And that's when the RFID chip is going to be the next world currency, man. And how people can buy or sell, man. Right. So-called to make a living, man. But those that take the RFID chip is going to be destroyed by the thermonuclear fire, man, and by the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. In particular, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's right. Because the Lord tell us not to take it, because the Lord is our power, man. We supposed to trust in Him, man. Not in no Esau or the elites, man. Not in no RFID chip, man. The heathens, man, they can take the chip, man, because there ain't no salvation for them anyway, man. You know, but those are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites that take that chip, man, they're gonna be condemned by thermonuclear fire, man, and by the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's it on that.
I got a precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. And it's going into the judgment of Esau, man. You know, because Esau furthered the affliction on us. You know, because we was supposed to be punished for a certain amount of time because we fell from the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. But Esau, being that wicked, man, he furthered the affliction, man. He had a forever hatred, a perpetual hatred, ever since Jacob and Esau, and hell, ever since Cain and Abel, you know?
Because there was a point of time when Esau said that we wasn't supposed to be slaves anymore, man. Especially, you know, because during the time, they said that we were so-called free during the time of Abraham Lincoln, man, when he came in with the I forgot what he called it, man. Basically, when he translated the
exclamation proclamation.
Yeah. When he took that and made it a decree, and he said that we were gonna be free when he free us from the slaves from slavery. But the only thing he did was transfer the ownership from the state to the federal government, man. So in that everybody, even those of the other state, have to be tied with the government, man. That's why the federal government is over all things, man. That's why we have a social security card, man, birth certificate. You know, because we are slaves to the federal government, man, and more deeper, we slaves to the elites, man, that run the government of America, man, from the high state of the EU, man. Because America does what the elites do from Europe, man. You know, and so we are supposed to be free, so-called, during the time of the Civil War, when Abraham Lincoln, so-called freed the slaves. But after that, man, we still was catching hell through the civil rights movements during the time when like Malcolm X and you know, the Black Panther movement and we call it Martin Luther King, you know, Marcus Garvey. But they still was afflicting us, man, even after the end of our so-called freedom, man. And they still afflicting us to this day, man. That's why they wanted to destroy the majority of the Israelites, man.
And also going back into the money, Federal Reserve notes, man. Subject unto that, you know. Verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua power, I will prepare thee unto blood. So the Lord, he got revenge and recompense coming to you Edomites, man. And because he believed in payback, recompense, especially against his chosen people, man, the children of Israel. And blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hateth blood, because hey, Esau is a bloody man. He loved blood, man. You know, he loved to murder. He loved to steal, you know, rob, rape, and do all these wickedness, because he is the wicked of the Bible.
That's right.
Even blood shall pursue thee. Hey, man, blood is going to pursue you, Edomites, man. Payback, man. You know, during the times when Jacob's trouble hit, and like when the Lord blessed his men with spiritual powers, you know, you basically going to get your ass kicked in those times. And then later on down the line, when y'all go into captivity, you're going to serve the children of Israel, the elect of the children of Israel, for 1,000 years. And after that 1,000 years, man, you're going to be exterminated, you know, going back to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18, man. So the Lord haven't forgotten about you so-called white people and all your wickedness that you've done against his people, man. Because the Lord loves his people at the end of the day. The Lord has never forgotten about us. That's why we got this truth, man. You know, it's the elect. That's why the Lord always had mercy upon his people and have prophets to prophesy and tell all his people to warn of him what's to come, man. You know?
Because the blood about to pursue you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. You know, because the scriptures say you reap what you sow, man. And those that show no mercy, they shall be shown no mercy, man. You know, so because like the brother said, and it's starting now, man. Now you starting to see Esau in such a uproar, man. Mainly you average so-called white people, man. Now you're in an uproar about how Donald Trump doing things, man. You know, you coming against the government, man. You trying to expose the government, man. You coming up against the government because the majority of the when martial law hit, man, they just ain't gonna only target the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're gonna target you heathens too, man.
That's right.
You American citizens that love fighting for America, man. You so-called white people that love upholding America, man. They're gonna throw you so-called white people in there too, man. You American whites, man. Your blood gonna be shed by martial law. You know, by the different race wars, man. The class wars, the pestilence, you know, and the diseases, the famine. You know, 'cause when the famine hit, it's not only gonna affect our people, man. It's gonna affect you Edomites too, man. And all you heathens that's over here on the source of America. Get that Amos 5.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Woe, it means destruction, man. Death, man. You know? To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Because a lot of people think when the Lord come back, everything gonna be all good, man. You know, mainly these Christian churches push that bullshit on our people, man. Telling, oh, everything gonna be all right. You know, accept Jesus in your heart, he'll accept you. Nah, man. Hey, Yahweh Shah coming back for division and destruction, man. You know, deliver his elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of women, children, it was men, women, and children, you know, of Israel, you know. And woe unto you that desire that day, you know. A lot of people is not looking forward for the day of the Lord to come. It is darkness and not light. Hey, man, a lot lot of death is coming to America, man. It's not gonna be a pretty thing when Jacob's trouble hit, man. You know, just to you know, let you know, man. Cause a lot of people they get that God is love spirit on them. They get real twisted up in that, man. God is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna show a lot of hatred towards America, man. Cause he's gonna destroy this place with all types of plagues, you know, pestilence, famine, martial law, damn distress, and ultimately the nuclear missiles, man. And I'm gonna continue on, verse 19. And if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, and you know that can like really go into twofold, cause during them times it really gonna be wild beasts out here roaming in the streets, you know. Because they going to be hungry too. And they ain't really going to have the people to watch over them or so-called guide them in them zoos. So with that being said, they're going to be let loose. But that scripture ultimately means you can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man, no matter where you go. You know, whatever is destined for you, that's what's going to happen, man. Especially if you a 2/3 of the nation of Israel or a heathen, because there ain't no salvation for the heathens, man. You're going to get judged, you know.
Because basically, you know, that's what you're going into. You know, like, you know, you might go into get in one tight situation, man. You might flee from a famine. You know, that end up going into a concentration camp. You know, might escape the concentration camp. You might, you know, end up getting tossed into or run into a race war. Basically, meaning like. And it's going to be so much hell here in America, man, throughout the earth, man. There ain't going to be no way you can run from the death and the calamities, man. You're going to try to look for a safe place, and where it's gonna be, ain't going to be no place to hide, man, or be comfort at, man. The only ones that are going to be comfort in that day is the elect, man. The Lord's going to guide his elect, have that hedge over his men, man. Those that's in the faith and doing the work, man. And those that's the elect of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. But the rest of them, like the brother was saying, man, they would get caught up into the judgment and the wrath of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You get that Zephaniah 1, yeah. You can bring that after that.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. You know, that's going into basically what Trump is doing, man. Putting them tariffs on these countries and doing this trade war, man, because America is the import, if I'm saying it correctly, is an import country. They take in all the goods. They don't put out goods. They don't push out goods. So with that being said, if Trump doing all this to these countries, that means nothing. Sooner or later, shit's gonna get cut off, man. Shit's gonna be shortened, like the trucks, you know, bringing in certain shipments, and it was on the news how in California, you know, they going through a mad drought. They had a Moabite that live in California, and he was talking about how his own country ain't bringing in the goods that he normally get it from. You know, get it from his country. Ain't bringing in the goods no more because America is, you know, going through a collapse, man. They're not getting all the goods that they once was getting, you know, before, man.
And Trump, you know, showing how big a dummy he is, man. He want to go to do trade wars and put tariffs on these other countries, man, basically to keep their imports from coming in, their goods to coming in. But here, America was, like the brother said, man, they've established the way America was bought up, man, make money, is be getting money off these other countries, man, doing business with these other countries, man. Now here, America over $22 trillion in debt, man. He want to talk about a trade war and to stop goods from coming in, man. Well, America need all the big economic help they can get, man. But they're showing you, you know, all that is just an agenda of them collapsing this place and to push that RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, man. But even before Trump got into office, man, he was known to be over the Trump Towers, and it said that how Trump, you know, filed for bankruptcy more than one time, man. He's known for, you know, being in debt and crumbling financially, man. You know, so how can he be fit to run America? But he did it because he's just a puppet, man. He just wanted to further the agenda of the elites, man, the Illuminati, man.
God. And it's crazy because, to be honest, like the brother said, they in $22 trillion in debt, but according to the global debt, they're in way more debt than that, man. You know, so that's just the numbers, because you have to include the interest rates and everything else that the stock markets are dealing with, man. Because it's a lot of stuff that the stock markets are dealing with, and they're losing a lot of money, and that's why, like, a lot of different stores, stuff are getting higher for lower value, so to speak, you know?
Because the dollar constantly being spent every day, man.
That's right.
And the dollar is a debt note, man.
Yep.
And so the more and more you spend this money, man, the more and more America going into debt, man. Even throughout America and through these other countries, man. Because these other countries, they still spend the dollar, but the only reason why they spend the dollar is for oil, man. The petrodollar, man. That will keep the American dollar going, man. But once they completely cut the petrodollar off, man, then you're going to see a lot of inflation. You're going to see gas going up, man. You know, food prices going up, which is going up now, man. You know, shipments and goods from these other countries coming in, man. And it's going to be cut off, man. Cause we in the time of America collapse, man. You got some more on that, Zephaniah?
Yeah, verse 11. Verse 11. How ye how ye inhabitants of Martesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, and they that bear silver are cut off. And that basically the busy marketplaces, man. Cause sooner or later, the grinding gonna cease, man. It's gonna be, hell, it's now. It's a lot of stores closing down because they're not getting the proper business they're supposed to get. You know, like a lot of Sears, Kmart's, and it was like other businesses that was well known.
Small business.
Yeah, small businesses that was well known getting so-called money, but now they getting cut short, man. And even new businesses that's coming in within the last couple of years, they're getting closed down, you know. Letting you know that America, man, this ain't where it is, man. This shit is falling, man.
Losing its glory.
Losing its glory,
You even got, you know, like Tor R Us, man, closing down, man. You'll figure that's a major company, man. Cause what they known for, man, they known for toys, man. And man, you know, majority of the children, you know, love playing with toys, man. But you know, so that's showing you, man, that ain't nobody playing no toys, with no toys, man. You know, cause they cutting it off, man. You know, and all this, and we got other stores like Starbucks, you know, all these. Cause what affected the Starbucks, man? The way Starbucks, majority of them make their coffee is off the coffee beans, man. You know, so you got tabs on the coffee beans, the soybeans, all type of vegetables and fruits and stuff that come in here in America from all these other countries, man. If they're not getting that, man, it meaning that their business is not going to go well, and it's going to eventually it's going to fall, man. They're going to foreclose, man.
And if I can say, on land patch what the brother was saying, you got the Sam Club. They're closing all the Sam Clubs. You know, it's like how you said, an off-brand of Walmart. You know, and they shutting down all of them, which used to bring like cheap. Not cheap, but you know, like cheap food and stuff. They closing all of them down. So now we got to go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Walmart, their prices going up. You know.
The majority of the stuff that Walmart get, man, they get it from Sam's Club.
It's like basically like a
warehouse. Sam's Club like the warehouse, and they just promote or they transport stuff from Sam's Club to Walmart, man. So Sam's Club falling. And Walmart get their stuff, their products from Sam's Club. That meaning that, you know, eventually Walmart gonna be closing. Man, we got a lot of Walmarts being closed down now, and they being turned into concentration camps.
That was it on it.
You know, let me read this one real quick. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, a taunting proverb against him, saying, woe to him that increased that which is not his. How long to him that he laden himself with thick clay. Cause everything that the so-called white man had, man, he didn't got it by by righteousness, man. He stole it, man. He got it by fraud, deceit, basically, frauding everybody about the money system, man. Doing these central banks, filling them up with debt, man. Taking their resources, man. And that's what that word thick clay mean, man. Thick clay meaning debt, man. And that's what happened happening to America, man, and the EU, man. That they can't, pay off their debts to the central bankers. They can't pay off debts or do having money problems with other countries, man, that they usually do business with, man. Cause to the point that these countries don't want to deal with America's dollar system no more, cause it's affecting their goods and they partnership with other countries that do business, man. So they want to kick America out or the financial system and want to do business amongst themselves, man. And that's why one of the main reasons why Donald Trump is upset, man. But because they see that all these other nations are leaving America behind and want to further their businesses or their economic system to do better without America involving, man. So meaning that America's going to be becoming a third world country, man. America's system going to be falling, man. That's why Trump, before America basically give up on their enterprise, man, they want to they rather go to war with these other nations, man. They're trying to keep their glory, man. Get that Jeremiah
51.
Yeah.
51 and 8, I believe. 7. You said 7. This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Babylon is talking about America, man. Because America is known as a bunch of confusion, man. And they say it was known as, it said that it was golden cup in the Lord's hand. The gold mean a high level of royalty, man. That was gold represent royalty, man. So America was known as a great kingdom, and there's been a golden cup in the Lord's hand because the Lord set up America, man, to be that great kingdom upon the earth, man.
That made all the earth drunken.
So it say he made all the earth drunken, man, and how it didn't, it didn't took wine and pass it throughout all the earth and all the countries and make them drink, and they got drunken like that, man. They're talking about the philosophies that America push, man. They're pushing homosexuality on these other countries, man. Pushing, all type of wickedest things that America do. They pushing throughout the earth and want these other countries to follow, man. And the main thing they got these nations drunk off is their debt system, man, the economic system, the money system that they force on these people, believing that they doing business with America, everything will be good, man. You ain't got to worry about, anything, man. Just do business with us, you will come prosper. But now these other countries is finding out America end up full of debt and a bunch of wickedness, man.
Continue on. The nation had drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nation are mad.
So now these nations mad, man. They mad with America, man. Now they don't want to deal with the American dollar no more, man. The American money system. And eventually, and now what they're doing now, they're getting up for war to go against America, man.
Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, taking blame for her pain.
Take bomb. Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah.
So like take balm for her pain. If so be many, so like if so be she may be healed.
And the balm represent a healing ointment, man. When you have like a sore or a rash or something, you put a balm on it to heal that infection, man. That's why the American one is trying to be healed again, man. Let's see, read that. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, taking balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed it.
So America ain't gonna be healed, man. The wound and the gash that America's had, man, or the defection that America have, man, is so bad, man, that the bond can't heal it, man.
Kind.
You know, so basically, man, the American debt system and the government so corrupt, man. America so corrupt with wickedness, man. Ain't no way this place can be healed, man.
Kind.
You know, that's why one of the things Trump, his slogan, his main slogan is "Make America Great Again," man. Because meaning that if you want to make it great again, meaning it ain't at the state that it used to be, man. It's at a low condition, man. You know, it's falling, man. You know, but it's not going to be healed, as the scripture say, man. And it's, the scripture say, forsake her, man.
Kind. Continue on. Forsake her, and let us go, everyone, into our own country. For her judgment reach unto the heavens, and lift it up even to the skies.
And her judgment means the destruction from Yahweh Shemel Shah, man, by the thermonuclear fires, man, and by the ways of the chariots, man, coming back, bringing fire also when Yahweh Shah come back, man. That's it on that.
Let me get on second. James chapter 2, verse 41.
Whatever it is, whatever you got.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and 10 toes, part of the potter's clay, and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. And this going into the vision that Daniel had seen, and the statue was different kingdoms that was being part on the earth. And the one that I'm reading now is talking about the last kingdom, which is the remaking of the Roman Empire and the EU, you know. The kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it the strength of the iron, for as much as they sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. Verse 42.
Yeah, kind of, because they're going into the kingdom going to be divided, because you got a lot of those NATO countries and the European countries, they divided because you got a lot of them representing the iron, because iron is strong and clay is weaker than iron, man. So you got some of them nations that stronger, like iron, meaning, you know, they financially strong, man. They military stronger than the other nations, allies of NATO. And the other allies, the weak ones, represent the clay, man. They might not have, they know they got financial problems. You know, the military might be not that strong as the rest of the European or NATO military. So the Lord said they mingle together, iron and clay, man. Meaning they partially strong and weak, man. And they divided amongst each other. So you even got NATO members that's turning on other NATO members, man. Like I say, Turkey, man. Turkey is part of the EU, man. But look, they leaving off from the EU. They go join Russia, man. And other allies are going to leave against the EU and join other countries that usually been their enemies. Is going to trade on America, and eventually America going to be destroyed by NATO and by the other countries that got nuclear capable ability.
Verse 42. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken, going into what the brother said, because there's different kingdoms or nations that are stronger than the other, going into the military, the financial, you know, financially, and you know, just so forth and so forth, and stuff like that. Verse 43, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, then shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay, because they're not going to basically be together as one, being strong as one. There's always going to be a division, because iron cannot go with clay, because iron is iron and clay is clay, man.
And they say that the seed of man, meaning that the division that Daniel seen it, meaning that the man is going to be ruled by a kingdom. A kingdom is going to be ruled by the men. You know, this particular man that seed is talking about is Esau, man. That ruled the iron mingled with clay, meaning the NATO, the EU, the beast system, the Roman Empire, and America is part of that beast system, a part of America and the EU, man. That it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
This is James, chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are molding, and you're saying your riches are corrupt, man. So that the debt system, man. the central banking system that's set up by Federal Reserve notes, the debt is corrupt, man. That's corrupt because it's not real money, man. You know, it's not backed up by nothing, man. Gold, silver, cattle, land, you know, that's real money, man. You know, food, you know, but the debt, but the money system that America pushes through the elite system, you know, that's not backed up by anything, man. It's just a normal amount of debt that further get people in corruption when it comes to the banking system. So it's corrupt. It says, verse 3, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be witness against you, and you shall eat your flesh as it were fire, and ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. So that's what he's doing, man. You know, this World War III is about to take place, man, because when this World War III takes place, man, America going to be destroyed. And, you know, you're going to have certain other countries that they're going to be hit by the thermonuclear fire. But mainly the elites, man, they're going to be the first ones, or they're going to be the ones that escape the World War III, man. Because they're going to be the first ones that go into the slavery, man, under Yahweh Shah and Israel, man. You know, so they're going to corrupt. I mean, they're going to try to run. They're going to hide from the destruction. And they still going to have, their gold, and, you know, their silver, all their precious, stones and riches. Yeah. All their riches, they still going to have them, man. Just for the nation of Israel to conquer them, man, and take it from them. That's where they're going to go to. Verse 4, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, cry, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Ye have lived in pleasures on the earth and been wanting. You have nourished your heart as in the day of slaughter. Ye have commanded and killed the just and do not resist you. Well, so basically, man, he's just going to tell how the Lord is going to set up the nation of Israel, man, to pay y'all back, man. You know, to set up the nation of Israel to get their revenge on your elites, man, and the rest of you heathens. And we're going to take y'all down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we're going to take all y'all riches, because the riches are ours anyway, man, because y'all stole everything from us, man, and from the rest of these other nations, man.
That's right.
And everything belongs to the children of Israel, man.
That's right.
That ain't on that.
I got a little quick precept. This is Revelation 18 and 10. And it reads, stand afar off from the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour that judgment will come. It's talking about Babylon. It's talking about you America. They say it stay for afar on
start at 8.
8.
Start at 6.
6. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Rewarded her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she hath fulfilled to her double.
So this is going into the judgment of America, man. All the wickedness that America did, man, throughout the earth, and what it did to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Lord said He's going to reward double unto them, man, meaning double destruction amongst America, man.
Verse 7. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow given her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see unto the sorrow.
So basically America saying that, they the only top nation, man. Ain't no other country or army can take them down, man. They're not going to see adversity or being in a mourning state, man. Because that was a widow. A widow is known for being in the mourning state once she passing her husband, man. Once their husband died, they're in a mourning state, and they're known as widows, man. So America thinking that they're not going to be at a mourning state, man. Thinking they're going to be a kingdom established forever, man, and be over the other countries, man. But it's falling, man.
Verse 8. Therefore shall her plague come in one day, death and mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, power, judge that hurt.
The counsel of the Lord say only going to take one day, man, for America to be destroyed, man. And there's going to be great famine, mourning, great, distress, all type of disasters is going to take place here in America, man. Right before that day comes and the Lord destroy this place by thermonuclear fire in one day. Not saying all that going to take place in one day. It mean they're going to let all that more the famine, like the famine, the famine and death, mourning, all that leading up to that one day, man. Because you're going to have all type of chaos breaking out before that one day take place. And what is that one day, man? That one day when the nuclear missiles destroy America, man. That's the one day it's talking about.
That's right. Verse 9. And the kings of earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her. When they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Meaning that these other countries, man, when they see the destruction of America, man, they're gonna be lamenting. They're gonna be in a sorrowful state, man. For why? Because they're gonna know that where they make all their money at their business gonna be destroyed, man. They ain't gonna be no more making money off of America, man. Ain't gonna be no more desires coming to America and want to live it up here, man. So they're going to be lamenting and bewailing, man, meaning crying and being sorrowful over American destruction.
Verse 10, standing far off, the fear of her. It's like I'm going to read that one. Verse 10, standing far off, for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come.
So it's going to only take 1 hour, man. 1 hour for the Lord to destroy America by them thermonuclear fire, man. The missiles, man. Because it only take a missile, 5 to 10 minutes, man, to reach its target, man. That's what they call them ICBM, meaning missile. What they say?
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Meaning they can reach from one continent to the other, man. So it's only going to take a couple of minutes. 5 to 10 or 15 minutes, some up to 20 minutes, man, for them to drop upon America, man. And there's going to be over 200 million missiles that's going to drop upon America, man. And it's going to take 1 hour, man. Just 1 hour, America is going to be destroyed, man. That in on that. Yeah. So we gonna go ahead, close out, man. Praying that this, your brothers been fed, man, that this lesson been edifying, man. So just keep, holding on, man, because you're seeing a lot of prophecies coming to pass, man. You just not had the lunar eclipse, the blood moon that took place in the past couple of days, Friday, Thursday, and Friday. That took place over there in the Middle East, man. So you look, and that was one of the signs that the Lord tell us to look for, man. For the end times prophecies, man, for the return of Yahushua, man.
That's right. So
you're gonna see more and more hearing about wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, man. Earthquakes taking place all over the place, man. Floods, riots. Just showing you that those are signs that Yahushua is about to come back and redeem the elect, man.
That's right.
We pray that we part of that hopeful elect, man. That the house of David, man. That's why we out here, keep pushing, man. Keep going out there on the highways and byways. Keep putting up videos. Having the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Not concerned about what these scoffers and these scorners say, man.
That's right.
But we gotta know at the end of the day, man, they're going to, in due time, and they're going to be judged, man, by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
And the Lord's prophecy doesn't fail, and the word of the Lord doesn't fail, man. And all those that doing all their wickedness, man, they're going to have to pay for their iniquities, man. All that scoffing and scorning that these people doing, all that wickedness that they pushing and doing, coming against the word of the Lord, coming against the prophets of the Lord, man. They're going to have to pay for it, man.
That's right.
But those that's in the faith, man, just keep holding on, man, because we're going to get our reward, man. And the reward is salvation. And, the kingdom of heaven, that spiritual power, man. Us being, one with Yahweh Shem Yahushua forever, man. That's what we're looking for, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anything y'all brothers got to say.
Just keep the faith, man. Just keep holding on to the end, man.
Keep fighting.
Keep fighting, man.
Good fight.
My brothers are saying, man, just keep putting on videos. I know me myself got to keep pushing, keep teaching, putting up the videos, continue going to highways and byways. Not only that, man, you got to be a true Israelite outside of camp. You know what I'm saying? In your everyday life, man, not just on Saturdays, you know. But like brother saying, continue hold on to the faith and keep pushing His word, you know.
All of us gotta keep pushing, man. All of us, man. You know, all of us. This is a brotherhood, man.
That's right.
All of us can't do enough for the Lord, man. We gotta do as much as we can, man. Till Yahweh Shah say, "Well done," man.
That's right.
You know, so we gotta, you know, keep fighting and keep pushing, man. Keep praying, keep fasting. You know, keep studying, keep reading, keep communicating with brothers, man. You know, watching videos.
That's right.
You know, anything to keep you in touch with the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Cause we almost at the end of this thing, man.
You right.
And we praying that when all hell breaks loose, the Lord continue to be with us, man. And have us have His shield and His hedge over us, man, from the time of Jacob trouble, man.
That's
right. It's coming, man. You being in the spirit, man, you can clearly see the days of America is ending, man. And Esau is about to come down with that wrath. We also know that Yahweh Shem shall have our back, man. You see the mass death. If we can visualize the mass death and destruction that the Lord is about to bring upon the nation of Israel, man, 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the judgment that He about to bring upon these heathens, man. That we, you know, continue to be in the faith, man, and pray to the Lord that He have mercy upon us, man, and keep us from that, man. You know, so brothers out there keep fighting and keep pushing, man. You know, to the next time, you know, we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakar, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, man. That truly rule well in teaching this truth, this word, this ministry, in truth and sincerity, man. And salutation to the Akim, the brothers, the fellow laborers that's in the faith, man, in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Keep pushing and keep fighting, man, because we almost out of here, man. Shalom.
Shalom.